Dopamine is the brain's feel-good chemical. In our evolutionary past, it was nature's way of rewarding certain behavior. A successful kill or procreation released dopamine in buckets, thus incentivizing his behavior further. This was natural and necessary, but today all of these release unnatural and copious amounts of dopamine through the exact same pathway. That's why they feel so good, and why they're so hard to stop. They're essentially tricking our brains. But the root cause of all these addictions is even more fundamental. It's the brain's ability to fantasize. Meaningless fantasy and thinking is enjoyable purely because it spews dopamine. Some fantasies spew more dopamine than others, but the stronger and more vivid the fantasy is, the more dopamine is released. But who benefits from this? Well, we certainly don't. Living inside of us is a dopamine monster, your demon of addiction. The monster lives on stimulation and excitement, needs it for its own survival. In many ways, it's your own worst enemy, the enemy of clarity and clear insight. It has a cunning intelligence of its own, and its agenda is to keep you trapped to meaningless dopamine drives. This way, it will get its fill while leaving you listless. Have you felt the insatiable need to watch TV for hours? That's the monster impelling you to do what he wants. Have you woken up at 3 a.m. to have a quick snack? There he is again, getting a feed. In fact, the monster in one person can literally sense it in another. It's a well-known fact that addicts somehow seek and find the company of other addicts. The monster is clever, and it knows exactly what it's doing. But is there a way out? Yes. The monster relies on excitement and stimulation in many forms to survive, and in this case we're using the analogy of dopamine. But consciously denied of its food, it simply gets weaker and weaker. This is the most basic way to fight. By noticing the illusory nature of what it craves, we start to break our own addiction, and breaking one addiction helps to break all the rest. But the monster will fight back and won't let you go without a heck of a fight. This is the very same battle between consciousness and addiction that's been documented in all kinds of ancient traditions. It's not clear if these are to be interpreted allegorically or literally, but it's been the central theme of many old mythological tales. It's not easy, but the reward is equally great. When you're much less driven by the need for excitement, it paves the way for higher energies, and the world is lessening its grip on you.